Welcome back to the Testing Automation course. The focus of this video will be the Studio Pro capabilities. Just like in the previous one, but this time we'll see how to scale up automation testing with data-driven test cases. We'll also add some flexibility around the verification of the test case outcomes with the third activity in the package, Verify Control Attribute. In many business scenarios, you want to test not only a dataset, but large volumes, for example. You want to see how your application deals with various scenarios in the same test case. For all these, we have the data-driven test case. Let's create one of these. We'll click New and select the right option. We need to give it a name. And, very importantly, select the data variation source. For this demo, we will be using the Excel file that you have seen in the previous video. Let's browse for it in the project folder and hit Import. That's simple. Our test case is now created. As you can see though, it doesn't have the given when then structure. That's okay. Let's create that by ourselves. We'll just drag and drop 3 sequences and give them the names given, when, and then. All right, remember the structure and the values in the Excel file? Let's take a look in the Arguments panel. We have an argument of string type automatically created for each column in the Excel file. The name of each argument is the name of each column. We have the first 5 for input data: email, amount, term, income, and age. But we also have the last 3 for output: whether the loan was granted, the received loan rate, and the message. As for the default values, these are the values on the first row in our Excel file. Now, even if the values will be taken directly from the Excel file, you should still use the given block to set up other things related to the context of this test case or to the environment. In this demo, let's focus on the workflow and the outcome of our test. We'll drag the Create Loan workflow that we have created earlier inside the When block and import the arguments. Again, it's enough if we input the names of the corresponding arguments created earlier from the Excel file. Besides these 5, we have the 3 more arguments related to the output of our workflow. We'll use them in the Then block. Remember that we are talking about a data-driven test case. In these scenarios, you will probably expect different outcomes. Therefore, we have to be flexible in the Then block. In our case, we can do this with a switch activity with the loan granted argument as expression. This one reflects the loan approval decision and can have one of 2 values, yes or no. Let's change the argument type to string, matching the data type of the argument, and create the 2 cases. Good. It's also time to use the third verification activity, called Verify Control Attribute. Let's drag one of these under the Yes case. What is great about this activity is that it basically allows you to verify the outcome of an activity. This can be an element on the screen, for example. In our case, we will place the getText activity inside Verify Control Attribute and indicate the rate on the screen. On the right, let's add the loan rate argument. Notice that we can change the operator in this activity. For this demonstration, let's keep equal. Under the No case, we can't verify the loan rate, but what we can verify is the message. So let's drag another Verify Control Attribute activity. Place a getText inside, and read this text portion on the screen. On the right, we'll put the message argument. Good. We have our test case built. It's time to execute it. The first thing to notice is that the Run button comes with 2 new options: Run File with Data Variations and Debug File with Data Variations. If we select the simple run file, we will have it executed with the default values. So, let's go for run file with variations. As soon as we select it, we are prompted to choose the datasets from the Excel file. We can select either of them, several of them, or all of them. We'll go with the latter. As you can see, our test case is run for each of the datasets in the Excel file. Once the execution is done, we can check them on the output panel. We can see that all the messages are as expected. All our verifications have passed. All right, this concludes our demo on the Studio Pro capabilities of building automated test cases using the test activities package and the dedicated types of projects. Test case and data-driven test case. Thank you for watching.